Shoot. Hi everyone. This is the first video I'm doing after dark. So I hope you can see okay. Bear with some of these like evening time videos. I have my green screen that I could use, but that, to be honest, just adds an extra layer of editing, and I want to be able to get this series of videos out to you guys as quickly as possible, so you're kind of just like getting me where I am. So it's day 5. Quick note, someone in the comments asked me about the detox that I mentioned in the last video, and have also mentioned in other videos, and it's this. It's called the cleaner. They make it in a men's formula. I don't know if they make it in a general formula. And honestly, I don't know the difference between the women's and the men's because I haven't read the men's one. But there's a ton of like natural things: aloe vera gel, dandelion root, thistle, peppermint, psyllium. There's just like natural things that help flush you out. And I really highly, to capitalize on yesterday, recommend trying to flush your system out before you start a long fast. Otherwise, you're just sort of left with things sitting there because there's nothing that you're consuming to push them out. Anyway, today I really wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about this spiritual aspect of fasting for me, which biblically is referred to as fasting and prayer, but then there's other, like, another commenter mentioned fasting for Ramadan. There's all kinds of fasting and religious tradition that go hand in hand, and that's not an accident. You know, there's that mind, body, spirit connection that all work together for good, hopefully. But for me personally, fasting puts me just in a different state of being. I experience things differently. I evaluate things differently. I make decisions differently. And as I said earlier in the week, when I planned this, I did not know that we were going to be going through all this right now. But the fact that I'm on a fast has been a huge help. When I got in this evening, I was thinking about all the tragic things I would have been tempted to eat to like numb the pain if I wasn't fasting right now, because believe you me, there's a lot of pain and a lot of what we're seeing these days, and being able to deal with it outside of like my physicality has been a really big relief. Now we're in day 5, which means I have not eaten or had anything to drink in 5 days. So, like, how am I doing it? Well, today was a little challenging because I had to go back to work for the first time since I started the fast. And there are times during the day when I'm around food, like around other people eating, which, I mean, I suppose everyone is at work. People eat. Other people eat. They're not fasting. And so, like, I can smell things and people are preparing and I'm like watching them eating, or just like the simple act of someone nearby taking a sip of water and you're like, oh, hey, that looks nice. But at those times, especially on a spiritually focused fast, is when I take advantage of the opportunity to pray, because there's a lot of things going on in the world to pray for. There are also a lot of things going on in my personal life to pray for. There are people that I care about who are going through things, and like feeling your body ask you for something and telling it no. And again, you guys, I'm not talking about like a physical, I'm sick, feed me. I'm talking about a mental and emotional, I miss eating, feed me, which is a lot of what you get when you're fasting. Or I'm jealous of someone else eating, feed me. But having that opportunity to take my mind off of myself, which which is part of the point of fasting, and put that attention to the benefit of someone else is liberating, because we're also caught up in what we want to do and what we want right this second. And if you're in a part of Western culture, immediate gratification is a big part of your life, and fasting turns that off. I want to eat right now. No, you can't. So now what am I supposed to do? And if you are like a person of faith and you're doing a fast and you're struggling with cravings or hunger, I highly recommend turning your attention to something that doesn't have anything to do with you. Pray or read something uplifting, or spend your lunch hour going through charities that you want to consider donating to. Or, there's so many things in the world that we could do to benefit other people, and I appreciate the fact that doing a fast is a time for me to highlight those things for myself. These always end up being longer than I want them to be for your sake. I could talk about this forever, but I want it to be short enough for you to be able to watch it on a daily basis. So what I think I want to talk about tomorrow is what is going on with my nose. Man, everything I smelled today, like food-wise, smelled so good. And if you've ever experienced that, and if you haven't, I'm going to describe it for you so that if you're planning a dry fast, you know what roadblocks to look out for and what obstacles might be headed your way, so that when you face them, you don't give up. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Click subscribe if you want to keep up with me on this journey. Ask me any questions that you have. People have been asking me questions, and it's really fun to hear from you and to answer them. And if I don't have the answer right away, I will try to find it for you and get it to you as soon as I can. So have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow.